exchange rate is not the problem. It's just that where we floated the exchange rate, we did not ensure that we could maintain the floating of the exchange rate is not the problem. The devaluation of the exchange is not necessarily a problem. It's the inability to keep the exchange rate within a particular band. So you can float it where it moves, but you have enough dollars to keep it at the lower or upper band. And when you do that, it doesn't deter investment. And that's the issue. To do that, you need to have sufficient foreign reserves. You have to ensure that your inflow of foreign currency, foreign exchange, for inflow of foreign inflow of dollars is more than your outflow. Currently, we are not able to do that effectively. We still have a lot more demand for dollars than supply. As long as you do that, it's not the best time to maintain a peg, maintain a float exchange rate. But the truth is, even if you fix the exchange rate, it still doesn't solve the problem. If people are still demanding more dollars than is available, they'll go to the black market. You're going to write it. So it's really about focusing on whatever you need to increase supply of FX so that it is more than demand for FX. And that cuts across so many things, including people losing confidence in the Nigerian economy. Now we have people that are demanding dollars because they need it for production. A way to solve that problem, reduce that demand, is to source for many of their inputs locally, and there are many ways to do that. If you speak with companies, they will tell you that the reason why they prefer to go and import is because and not use local subsidies, because individual local subsidies are not sufficient to meet their total input needs, and they don't want to have to deal with 1,000 different small suppliers. They'd rather just go and get it from one person once and for all. That way you create it. Now the government can create cooperatives that pull all the similar cooperatives that pull all the inputs needed by a company together, and they only have to deal with one cooperative in that area. Then they might choose to use those things. So there are different ways to solve that. Then we have a situation of export of health education. Again, that's straightforward. Fix your health education system locally. You now have a new class, which is I call them asset switchers. Those that just want to hold dollars just because they have no confidence at all in Nigerian economy, no confidence at all in the Nigerian naira. So they're just converting their assets to dollars at any cost, because it is the only way to preserve the value of all their work for. You have to rebuild confidence in Nigerian economy. So people are more comfortable holding naira and are not just changing dollars at any cost. So all of this would reduce the demand for FX, but at the same time create the policies that encourage more FX to come into the country. Then you can maintain your exchange rate, whether it's on a fixed, whether fixed or on a floating strategy. It doesn't really matter. What matters is your supply must be more than your demand at all times, whatever policy you use, whether fixed or floating. And we're not there. We don't have enough inflows of supply relative to demand to be able to do that.